Hello there! I am back in my kitchen. So a few months ago I uploaded a video where I was baking using a Korean recipe without using any translation app. And I still have the same baking book, so I decided to just do a part 2 of the same video. So this time we will be baking, how do I pronounce this? Zeppole di San Giuseppe? I don't speak Italian and I think you can tell. It's supposed to look like this. So of course the first thing we need is the ingredients. So it needs uyu, which is milk, UHT 생크림, UHT whipping cream, 설탕 is sugar, 소금 is salt, 노른자. I didn't look it up since last time. I still think it's the yellow of the egg. Then 옥수수 전분. I know 옥수수 is corn, so I suppose it means cornstarch. 마르살라 wine, some wine. It's getting interesting. 우유, which is milk, 물, which is water, butter, which is butter. Then 소금, we already have. 강령분. I think that's one of the ingredients that I will have to look for a label somewhere because I don't know what it means. So the next is 달걀, which might be the white of the egg, might be the whole egg, I'm not quite sure. Then again, 설탕, baking powder, which is baking powder. 해바라기 씨유 튀김용, which is sunflower seed oil. 다진 pistachio, some pistachio. Maybe it's like roasted pistachio. Deco snow, I'm pretty sure that's just powdered sugar. Decoration snow. Amarena cherry. Pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to find that. And that's basically all of the ingredients that we'll be needing. So I guess I'll be going to the grocery store and see you when I'm back.
A few moments later.
Okay, it's now the next day and I'm back from grocery shopping. I think I actually was able to find everything, surprisingly, except for the pistachio. I was able to find 2 different kinds of pistachio, but I don't really like pistachio enough to pay 12,000 won for one bag, so I took the creative liberty to just leave it out. So I'll just go through the list. 우유, milk, UHT 생크림, which is UHT whipping cream. I know what it is, so I also took the liberty to buy it on Coupang because you can't find this anywhere in-person stores, so I bought it online. I would not see this as cheating because I already know what it is. I didn't use any translation app or looked up on Coupang what it would be to buy it, so I think we're fine there. Then 설탕, I have. 소금, which is salt, which I also have. Then 노른자. Last time we established that it's the yellow of the egg, and there again they give me the measurements in grams, so I'll have to weigh the eggs separated, but here are the eggs. 옥수수 전분. I was lucky and it exactly says 옥수수 전분 on the package, so no doubt there. The only thing where I'm kinda questioning whether I was cheating or not is the Marsala wine. I actually thought it would be a region or a name of a wine. So I was reading all the text to see if it says Marsala somewhere, and it just took too long to read all the text of 100 wine bottles. So I asked the staff. The staff didn't know. So they looked it up, which is technically cheating through another person, but they recommended me this wine. Apparently it's a high percentage wine that you can drink with some ice in it. Then again, 우유 is milk, 물 water, butter. Then again, 소금, which we have. And then it says 강력분. And I know 강력 means like strong. So the only thing that would come to mind is flour. And this one says 강력 밀가루. So I think maybe the 분 they used for like strengthener or something, I don't know. And then again, 달걀, which I think is egg. Baking powder, I have. Then 해바라기 씨유, which I bought sunflower oil. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing as sunflower seed oil, so we'll be good there. It also specifies 튀김용, which means the one that you use for frying. I could find 식용, which means the one for just consumption, but this one says nothing about what its purpose is, so I'll just be using that one. It's probably an all-purpose sunflower oil. And then for the decoration, 다진 pistachio I didn't buy. Deco snow, which is powdered sugar, which I have. And then amarena cherry. I know that amarena cherries are like the kind of sweet cherries that are not fermented but like in the liquid and whatever. So the closest thing I could find is a canned fruit mix. Okay, let's see the first step. 소스팬에 우유, 생크림, 설탕에 반, 소금을 넣고 그린다. Okay, so in a saucepan, I need to put the milk, whipping cream or heavy cream, half of the sugar. Oh, maybe it's not half of the sugar, but maybe because we need sugar twice. Since we need sugar twice, it's probably like one of two. And then salt, and we boil it. Sounds easy. I'm really curious to see how my video is gonna end up this time because it's the first time using the mic for stuff like that. And last time there was a lot of clinking from the pots and everything, so hopefully that improves my video quality a little bit. So milk, which I need 250 grams. Then UHT heavy cream, which I need 150 grams of. Then we need the sugar. Where's my sugar? Here's my sugar. Sugar, we need 110 grams. Okay, exactly 110. That's more sugar than I expected. Last but not least, 1 gram of salt. My scale this time actually says 111 because I didn't reset it. So I guess this time I exactly have 1 gram, which I didn't think my scale would be able to pick up. And then now we boil it. So I put everything on medium heat, just in case. I don't want the milk to spoil. So the second step would be 볼에 노른자 남은 설탕에 한 반? 탄을 넣고 섞은 뒤 옥수수 전부 마른 살라 와인을 차례로 섞는다. Okay, so in a bowl I put the yellow of the egg, the other part of the sugar. I put it together and then I add the cornstarch and the wine. And then we mix it, I guess. Okay, how do I do the yellow of the egg? I guess I will separate egg whites. This time I got higher quality eggs as well. In case you didn't know, in Korea you can actually read what the quality of the egg is on the egg itself. There will be a little stamp on it and the last number of the stamp says what the quality is. The best quality is 1 and the worst quality is 4. But it's really hard to find even a 3 because most chicken are kept in pretty bad conditions. So the number basically tells you under which condition the chicken lived. Okay, I have 1 yellow of the egg. So I need 125 grams of yellow of the egg. And this is 19 grams. 1 yellow of the egg is 19 grams. Ooh, that sounds like a lot, actually. But I guess that's what we gotta do. Okay, we're up to 40. Now 60. Okay, 80. 101 gram. 121. I think that's close enough. And there, now we add the second half of sugar. Maybe just in case I should put like a little bit less sugar because the other 설탕 says 8 grams, but that also doesn't seem right. Maybe I'll put something in between, like something in between 8 and 100. So maybe like 50 grams, just in case. So it might be over sugared or maybe under sugared, I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's a bit... Okay, this seems about right. Now cornstarch, 42 grams. And 42, okay. Since it says exactly 42, I will try to do exactly 42. Now comes the exciting part. Oh, it smells pretty sweet. This is how it's looking. Very reddish color. Oh, I really like that one. It's very, very sweet. 100 grams of this. Yeah, sounds good. So now we mix everything. It smells so much like alcohol. And it also doesn't really look very appetizing, to be honest. 이번에 1번에 판을 섞은 뒤 다시 1번에 넣고 동불로 2분 동안 그림을 만든다. I put half of this in my saucepan. I mix the number 2 in with number 1, and then again I guess I put the rest into number 1 and then boil it for 2 more minutes. So I now change the view and I can hear that it's slightly simmering at this point. Okay, and I see steam coming up, so maybe that's now the good moment to let it rest a little bit and put in the wine mixture. Half of it. Then I mix it. And at some point this is supposed to become a cream consistency. Maybe now I'm supposed to put in the second half of it, I guess. And then we mix again. And this is now supposed to sit on medium heat for 2 minutes. So while this is sitting there, I'll be reading the next step. 얼음 볼 위에서 식힌 뒤 냉장고에 넣어 차갑게 보관한다. Okay, I'm supposed to put this on top of an ice bowl, let it rest for a little bit, and then I put it in the fridge. That doesn't sound too difficult. I don't have a lot of stuff to put ice in, so I just put some ice in this frying pan. I think I actually accidentally made scrambled eggs. So since I'm scared that I might have spoiled the milk and I'm giving this to friends to try, I actually remade the whole first section of this recipe just in case. So the next step says 냄비에 우유, 물, 버터, 소금을 넣고 가열한다. I don't know what 가열한다 means, but it has 열 in it. So I think it means heat up. Then that means I put milk, water, butter and salt into a pot and then I heat it up. We need 50 grams of milk, 50 grams of water, 50 grams of butter, and then I need 2 grams of salt. And then heat it up, I guess. So the consistency definitely looks different than on the picture. And it's not gonna get more solid if I heat up the butter. Oh, the picture is for the next step. 5번가 그르면 강력분을 넣고 주걱으로 저으며 2분 동안 익힌다. So I think I'm supposed to like heat this up, then put flour in it, if it's all integrated or whatever, with a spatula, like kind of mix it around and then heat up for 2 minutes. Or cool down. 익힌다? 익힌다 means ripen. I guess I'll let it cool down then. Yeah, I'll do that. 100 grams of flour. Okay, that's exactly 100 grams. Okay, so this is how the milk, water, butter mixture is looking right now. This doesn't really look right, but it's what the recipe says, so I'll just now put in all the flour as well. Okay, for now this is looking like I need more flour to get to the result of the picture in the book. I'll just add a little bit more flour, just in case, just a little bit. Okay, the whole thing has a very interesting texture. So I guess I'll let this rest for a few minutes. Okay, so the next step, 믹서볼에 옮긴 뒤 비터를 작동시키며 달걀을 조금씩 넣고 섞는다. Okay, so I'm supposed to put this mix into a bowl and then using a hand mixer or mixer, add some egg. Unfortunately, since I redid the mixture, I don't have any eggs left. I only have the egg white. So I'm just hoping that 달걀 actually just means the white of the egg. If not, then yeah, can't change it. I'm not gonna buy new eggs just for this, so. And then how much 달걀 do I need? 100 to 120 grams. Okay, I have 370 grams, so that's too much. Now we have 270, 180, 160 and 120, so that should be good. So now we put this thing into the bowl add the eggs, and then we beat it with the mixer, I guess. It smells like donuts. Boop. This doesn't seem right, but I can't do it any different. Oh, I think I was supposed to slowly add in the eggs, but well, can't be changed now. I'll read a little bit ahead. 반죽이 35도로 식으면 설탕, 베이킹 파우더를 넣고 섞는다. Okay, I'm supposed to heat this up to 35 degrees. I'm not gonna be able to do that, so I'll just mix it and then add the other stuff in. Okay, I guess this is good enough. Baking powder and sugar. Sugar, I need 8 grams and 1 gram of baking powder. Okay. Yeah, that should be about it. 섞는다. Okay, yeah, we mix again. 반죽을 지름 1.8cm 별 각지를 기운잘 주머니에 담은 뒤 실리콘 매트 위에 지름 7cm의 링 모양으로 잔다. Okay, so I'm taking the dough and putting it in a piping bag with a star-shaped tip and piping it. I'll read a little bit ahead. 165도로 예열한 오븐에 넣고 20분 동안 굽는다. Preheating the oven to 165 degrees Celsius. Cook it, bake it for 20 minutes. I guess I'll try that. My dough is way too liquid to make any shape out of it, so I'll have to add even more flour, I think. Okay, let me put all the dough into this piping bag. This is gonna be so messy. This doesn't seem right. Come on. No. Okay, it's not holding the shape at all. And this now is supposed to go into the oven. Oh man, what do I do? Okay, oven. Okay, so this is how my donut-like things are looking right now. They're very flat, by the way. But I guess we'll now send them into the oil that I preheated. 오븐렉에 잠시 올렸다가 키친타올 위로 옮겨 여부의 기름을 제거한다. Putting everything on oven rack and then I guess cleaning up some of the excess oil with some kitchen towel. Okay, this is fried now and they're all pretty much very flat, which I don't think is right. 채폴레는 가로로 반 잘라 짝을 맞춘 뒤 냉동고에 10분 동안 넣고 식힌다. Okay, so I think I need to cut my fried thingies in half and then put them in the freezer. The dough seems pretty dense inside. There's no small holes. That's probably why they're so flat. Maybe the baking powder wasn't enough after I added all the flour. And this one, the top is literally just empty. Okay, so now they're all cut in half. 마르살라 크림을 지름 1.8cm 별 각지를 기운 짤주머니에 담아 아랫면에 짜고 윗면을 덮는다. So I need to put the marsala cream in between the cut in half fried thingies and pipe them in. So I cut everything in half, and if I'm correct, then I should put this for a few minutes into the freezer and then pipe my cream in the middle of it. Okay, so while the fried thingies are in the freezer, I took a look at the wine cream thing, but it's still very much solid. But it tastes good, So since it would be a shame to let this go to waste, I think I'll try making whipped cream out of it because there's a lot of cream in it. So maybe if I just mix it, it like kind of solidifies. That's at least what I'm hoping for. Okay, you know what? I'll add more heavy cream because I still have a lot of it left and I don't know what to do with it anyway. So I'll try that as well. Okay, hopefully that works. Okay, I'll try something different. I'll put the heavy cream into a different bowl and I'll try to make whipped cream with this and then slowly add in the mixture. I just refuse to give up on the cream because I put so much effort into it. So I'll try to mix in some of the wine cream into the whipped cream that I'm making so that I at least get some of the flavor. Okay, I have a huge mess here, but this is as close as I can get to whipping cream. So I'll just pipe this quickly on the fry thingies, but I'm already over this. So let's see if I can pipe this in a way that doesn't make even more mess. It's already overflowing. Help. Okay, I'm not doing too much because otherwise it's gonna be too sweet. But honestly, I also don't think I can give them to my friends either, so it doesn't really matter at this point. This is how the insides are looking. That doesn't seem right, to be honest. I'm basically giving up, so I'll just try one for seeing the taste, but this isn't the way I was hoping it would go. The fried thing tastes really bland. I'm kind of disappointed, and I think it's safe to say that this time I kind of failed the challenge. So if you know what I did wrong, please let me know in the comments. That would be everything from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll be cleaning up this mess that I have here. So see you next time. Bye bye.